Hey, good morning, free thinkers. A lot of my life lessons is things that go through daily basis and people that I've have conversation with. And in this case, I had a conversation with a gentleman a couple months ago, and we were talking about personal responsibility. So the conversation we were having was about he was in the military, and I thank him for his service because I always thank military veterans for this service. And the conversation we were having was that before he deployed, he was talking to this young lady and he wanted to buy a home before he left because he said he had a down payment but didn't have everything. But he wanted to buy this home, have her in the home, so when he comes back, he would at least have his family there. And she said no, she did not want to do that. And she went and got herself an apartment. So he said, as he went through the ranks, he started getting more money. And because he didn't really have anything to come home to, he saved his money and came home and bought his house. And the conversation we were having was the fact that I have a vacation home that I go to about a couple of times a year, and we were talking about how the neighborhood was safe and how the neighbors looked out for him when he was being deployed. And I was saying the same thing about when I'm not there, how my neighbors look out for me. So he ended up buying a S-Class Mercedes Benz, and him and I having this conversation, and the woman that he's dating, she says she's his fiance. He says she's his girlfriend. So women, you don't have access to the relationship men do. Okay. So she said, but around a bunch of men that could you believe that I don't have keys to his house or I've never driven his car. And I think that was kind of inappropriate for us to be having that conversation right then and there, because that was not what the conversation was about. It was about when he would go to deployment, who was taking care of his property. So two different things. So anyway, she went on to let us know that how long they've been engaged, and he said we're not engaged. You're my girlfriend. I said, okay. So I guess he didn't want to embarrass her, but she just wouldn't stop. So he had to, say what I had to say. So he said, it's funny because when we were dating, I didn't have enough money to buy the home. And I asked you, with the money that you have, let's buy this home. So when I come back from deployment, at least I'll have a place to come home to. And you said no. You wanted your own apartment. So he says that I saved up my money and I bought my home. He says, and as far as my car go, I bought that car because when I come home, I have my car to drive, and that's the car that I like to drive. So her thing was, but you don't think there's a problem that I don't have keys to any of those things, the car, not a house. So he said to her, why would I give you keys to a house that you did not invest in? And why would I give you keys to a car that you did not want me to have? You went and got yourself an apartment and you went and got yourself a Honda Accord. That's what you wanted. So now that I have built myself, you now feel that somehow you should be afforded the investment that I made in myself. You now should be a part of it. I say this to say, people, there's a lot of people that do not believe in you, and you have to believe in yourself. And once you believe in yourself and you level up, they're not think that they also now should be a part of that. Just to let you know, people, you should always invest in yourself, whether you're a man or a woman. But don't let people who don't believe in you now come to reap the benefit, because technically they're not there for you, they're there for the benefits. I say this to people even in my personal life, that my wife and I have accomplished so many things that the people around us feel like somehow because they're around us, they should get a part of what we have. People always want what you have, but not what you give them, because they feel that what you have, they should have it, but do not understand the work that you have to put in to even have these things. Now, I always say this to people, whether you're a man or a woman, make sure the person that you're bringing in your life have the same wealth, the same upbringing, the same lifestyle as you. Otherwise, these are people that are just hanging on to get what you have. And trust me, they have no problem taking it. Free thinkers.